Marcus Garvey Bay. Honors to all chief heads and all harbingers who paved the way for leaders of the Morris on Civil Matter. Honors to you. Honors to Sunday. Honors to everyone who do the best they can live according to righteousness. Today's show, don't wait for disaster. Woo! That's a cold topic right there. I'm saying this because we got people who got all kinds of signs pointed right in front of them, but a lot of people fail to prepare. And the situation at hand is wanting to better your condition and better your situation. So what's going on is that we have to be aware of our situations and circumstances. So we tend to lose sight of what's going on in our lives, of what's going on around us, and we are far behind. Some prepared, some didn't. And the worst thing ever is to be put into a situation where you cannot do anything else. So yeah, we got a lot going on, family. We truly have a lot going on right now. So the situation that's going on right now is that they're putting cameras on all the stoplights here in California to track everybody's speed, because a lot of police officers are becoming unemployed because a lot of people are turning their badges and their guns in. So since they can't track everybody, they got the what's that called? The cameras that track your speed. And if you start speeding and you're driving unresponsibly, they will cite you a ticket. They'll take a picture of your ride, your face, and all that stuff. And they'll mail the ticket right to you, and you can get your license revoked. This is another way of promoting behavior of separating the people to put them in a certain statute limitation to come up with more money to fund the state, because the state is running out of money. State is running out of money, and the government is running out of money. And you probably wondering, but the more it's like, what do you mean by the state's running out of money? Meaning, like, they're causing it. The United States corporation, the demonized corporate entity, is causing a lot of problems because there's a whole bunch of inflation. People want to blame Trump for this. People want to blame Biden for that. But you got to understand this about the politics is that you got to look at who is the one who is pushing out these executive orders. It's not the president. The president is just an actor. He's playing a role. That's what he's doing. He's playing a role, family. And a lot of people are being very wary of situations and circumstances. So when we start understanding the condition of how everything is getting started, then we can understand how can we maneuver out of certain situations and certain circumstances. So with that being said, family, you gotta prepare. If you don't have your 90-day supply worth of food, if you don't have your water filtration system, You know what I'm saying? And you don't have bottled water. I don't even care if it's plastic. I don't care what it is. As long as you are prepared. Because once they do another COVID thing, and they're shutting everything down, they're already knocking. The first thing they're gonna do, likely, is they're gonna start knocking down people's doors, and they're gonna start telling them, what was your citizenship paperwork? Oh, I don't have no citizenship paperwork. You know what I'm saying? I'm a black man. You got X amount of time to show documentation that you're a citizen here. If not, you are basically going to a FEMA camp. People are not ready for this. Black lives don't matter. Black lives will never matter. White lives will never matter. None of that stuff will never matter. Because why are people being identified by a crayon? Are people literally that color? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. You look at a Moreno or Morena. You know what I'm saying? Are they really black? No, they're not. They just happen to be a shade of skin of olive. They just happen to have melanin, family. Stop looking at people and stop identifying them with colors. And stop calling these belligerent, defiant women who are European, who are Caucasian, stop calling them Karens, because they're not Karens. They're Jezebel. Call them what they are. Karen is a beautiful name. Karen is a very beautiful name. It comes from the Arabic word Karin. Come on now. I know this. That's why I'll be listening to ones, and I'm like, y'all don't make no sense. No wonder why we have a language barrier. No wonder why English is such a bastard language. Because it doesn't make sense. People do not do no critical thinking. They go by whatever the other person be saying, like, oh yeah, it's true. You know what I'm saying? We're going to use that word. Yeah, keep using words loosely, and you know what I'm saying? You're going to get yourself in some serious trouble. Because some people don't like being used that word. Karen. Karen's a name. It's a title. But it's something that you don't identify someone who was basically spiteful, malicious, domineering woman. No, it's not. Let's call it what it is. Call her a witch. Well, you probably might say, but Morris Live, they're good witches too. No. I highly doubt that. When do y'all understand that the words you use have power? But yet and still, you are being hypnotized under some type of European hypnosis, where the point where you can't even do no thinking for yourself. You allow someone to do the thinking for you. So, with that being said, it's a lot going on, family, and they're putting the signs right there in front of you. They're telling you what their plan is. But how many people are prepared? How many people are truly ready for this? You're gonna go buy a Tesla, and guess who owns it? The state. Guess who owns your house? The state. The bank. The bank don't have any money. The only reason why they're staying afloat because of people keep buying and consuming and working, getting a paycheck and all that stuff. Y'all ain't ready for this. But so when are the brothers and sisters going to really start doing some thinking? When are they going to start looking at things for what it is and not what it seems to be? Do you know by falsifying information, you know you can go to jail and prison for that? You know, by using certain words as slander, defamation of character, you can go to prison for that. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you keep appearing in court. Yeah, they're gonna get tired of you. And do you know people will gonna sue you for that too? Mm. I never understood why people don't sit down and start doing some thinking. The only situation what we got going on right now in hand is like stop going by what other people say and do your homework yourself. That's all you can do. But I need y'all to really start taking heed to what's really truly going on. Y'all have to hold on a minute. Hold on, family. Give me a moment. Islam, family. Islam. Yeah, I'm back. Due to fact of technical difficulties. Yeah. So back to what I was saying to you all. Y'all have to be detached from life to think that the United States Corporation is going to continue to be here for another 100-something years, and y'all rednecks over here talking about we're gonna bring back the Jim Crow and all this other stuff. Well, it's already been here. You've already held a title to be called white, but yet and still you ain't white. White it means pure. There's nothing pure about y'all. The only thing that y'all Klansmen are causing is a bunch of hardship amongst people and terrorizing lives. And you wonder why people hate you. You wonder why people don't want to be around you. You want to bring your democracy everywhere you go, and then you want to mistreat people. You want to burn down people's houses. You want to lynch people and bury people alive, especially in Victorville, Riverside, Los Angeles, Inglewood, Compton, Watts. You want to bring that evilness. And all we want to do is just live and just work. That's all we want to do. But all y'all want to do is take, harass. You call us names. And then you tell us to go back where we came from. But we already know that you didn't come from America. We know that you came from the Caucasus Mountains, yo. So now the question you want to ask yourself is, you getting paid all this money by the Masonic Order. The only thing that's protecting you is your Christianity and your Masonic Order. That's what's protecting you. Mainly the Masonic Order, because you signed up with the Sacred Brotherhood to come out to be part of the Brotherhood of the Ku Klux Klan. I know this. Your Grand Wizard is a Master Mason. When he tells y'all to stand down, y'all stand down. Some of y'all don't. But I'm going to be real with y'all. Y'all come to the Moorish Americans and start disrespecting us, we're going to discipline you. You know what I'm saying? You know the rules. We know the rules. You don't come over here harassing our people, especially mainly Moorish Americans. You guys know the rules. Every last one of y'all Klansmen know the rules. Every last one of y'all Anglo-Saxons know the rules. And guess what? A lot of y'all Klansmen are doctors. A lot of y'all Klansmen are lawyers and prosecutors and judges and all that stuff. And firemen and police department. Yeah, we know this. You got your little buddy. And you wonder why everything is given to you. Because you're part of a democracy that's a demonized corporation, which is going to end, yo. This is what I know. Straight up. I'll tell y'all this much. These Klansmen ain't ready. And you know who else is tired of y'all Klansmen? People who look just like y'all. And the other people. The people who look just like y'all can't stand y'all. Anytime you get out of line, you're going to get the floor mopped up on you for real. They're going to take your body, your corpse, and drag you like a rag doll and mop the floor with you. They don't play. These people is really tired of you, though. And y'all Hebrew Israelites ain't no different. You guys are being paid under the table 501c3 to keep this rhetoric going. You don't want no peace with the Moorish Americans, but yet and still you keep harassing us and keep talking down on us. We ain't did nothing to you. All we want is love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. That's all we want. We want for the people as we want for ourselves. Yeah, we understand that you are Israel. Well, Israel is a modern name. That's not an ancient name. That land of so-called Israel is Canaan. I looked it up. But yet still you want to disrespect the Canaanite and Moabites, yo. You don't even know your history. You following that Bible, but you're not even looking at the allegory. Well, yeah, it says that Solomon said, I'm black. Are you serious right now? That tells me how much homework and how much reading you do. Because y'all just subservient. You know what, to be honest with you, I got love for my brothers and sisters who are Hebrew Israelites. I got love for everybody, but I just don't tolerate your ignorance and I just don't tolerate your evil. That's how I roll. Every time somebody walk down the street, you always got something to say to them. You can't leave people alone. Every time you want to look at people, you want to harass people because, oh, well, you're supposed to marry somebody of your father's tribe. Well, only Allah binds hearts and minds, yo. And if you really knew about the Yahweh not only spoke Hebrew, but he also spoke Aramaic, which means that Allah is Aramaic, yo. I can't make it up. Come on, y'all. Let's be honest. Y'all don't even study Aramaic. And let's not go there with some of y'all, most of y'all Christians, man. Come on now. A lot of y'all just. A lot of y'all love Moorish Americans. A lot of y'all embrace us. We love y'all too. You know what I'm saying? We love the Christians who love us. All y'all, rest of y'all ones who want to enforce y'all little democracy or whatever, y'all ain't different. Y'all ain't no different than the Ku Klux Klan and the Hebrew Israelites. It's either your way or no way at all. Wow. That tells me a lot about y'all. Y'all evil too. Especially y'all Europeans. Y'all Europeans out of Temecula, man. And he a school teacher too. He will not only hold the children captive, and then on top of that, he will hold them captive until the police arrives and put a bogus charge against them. See, that's just straight evil, y'all. Next time I see that dude again, I'm socking him, for real. I'm being really honest. I'm being real honest when I say this. See, my thing is this. You treat people the way you want to be treated, all is well. You know what I'm saying? You treat people with disrespect and dishonor, all is well. Then you will receive the reward from Allah for your unjust deeds. And still, you are losing sight of the dream that you think that everything is going your way. You got your nice fancy car, you got your Tesla, you got your nice big house, and you got your bachelor's degree, and you're still a doggone Negro black in color. You want to talk bad about everybody, but yet and still, instead of using slanderous words, you don't know how to uplift people. Oh, you know, you got a gut problem. I see that you trying to lose weight. I know something that can help you. Instead of saying, walk around talking about, you fat. Well, yeah, it's obvious. Yes, I put a lot of work to get to be fat, but I'm working it out. But since you cannot sit here and be peaceful towards me, then you and me, we gonna have some problems. You don't eat enough. You're just too skinny. Well, damn. I can't help if I'm skinny like Snoop Dogg. Sure. Y'all tripping. Whatever you see that don't fit your criteria of how you want someone else to look, but yet still you are impulsive and practicing this compulsive behavior and having this slave mind European mentality because you're skinny as a toothpick and you look anorexic, but yet you keep eating that fast food, it's going to grow in on you, trust me. Yeah, you're just going to be just like your pappy, dying of a painful death. Yeah, you keep eating that swine, keep eating that fast food, you think it's not going to catch up to you now, but trust me, you're going to be obese. You're going to have a breathing tube right through your nose. Trust me. You can't even breathe air. You're putting all them toxins and poisons. You know that fast food every single day. Every time I see you, you always eat Jack in a box. Yeah, well, Jack will jack you up and put you in a box. It's called a casket. Straight up. Can't make it up. I'm going to call it what it is. Right? So all of y'all ones who want to talk bad about people, yeah, I'm talking bad about you too. Because guess what? Every last one of y'all in your little same group, same crew or whatever, and guess what? You guys don't know how to respect nobody. You don't know how to show no love to nobody. All you want to do is harass folks. That's all you want to do. But y'all ain't ready for the calamities to hit. You ain't got your 90-day supply of food. You can sit here talk about Jesus all you want, but you don't know Jesus. You need Jesus. You need to go to church. Tell me where it says, okay, somebody in the chat, quote me, one scripture says that if you don't pay tithes and offerings, you're going to hell. If you don't go to church, you're going to hell. Tell me. Show me. And show me in those direct words that says Jesus is God. Word for word. Not what you think perhaps is. Show me word for word. I can show you in the scripture where it says you have to study to show yourself approved. Yeah, well, there you go. 2 Timothy verse 2, verse 13. I can show you in the scripture where it says don't eat pork. That's Deuteronomy. I don't go by feelings and go by in wordplay and switch your words around to fit my ego. To fit my feelings. Because your feelings don't mean nothing if it's not based upon facts. Facts is equal to truth. And truth is equal to facts. Because 2 plus 2 is 4. And this is what I know. I can see it. I can manifest it. I can count. I can put 2 beans on one side and put 2 beans on the other. And it's not 5. 2 plus 2 is 4. Right? This is lessons for the little children too. If you look at a crayon, children, and it's white, and you hold that white crayon up to a European or Caucasian person, and you see that the white crayon doesn't even fit the description of what the colored person truly is. Well, you take a black crayon and you put it right next to a heavy melanated brother or sister. They're not black. This is where the indoctrination comes in, family. I know I'm going left and right field with this, but y'all need to hear this. This is the truth. I never met a black person a day in my life. I'm messing with people who are heavy in melanin, but they're not even black. Now you put them in a black and white photo, okay, that's a different story, but it doesn't make them black. It doesn't make the person white. Let's call it what it is. But I look at this live short, family. I'm gonna go back online pretty soon after I eat breakfast. So, peace and love, Islam.